Just as the child remains connected with the mother and gets life through the navel center, similarly, we remain connected with the existence or with the life through the navel center. That is why when we get centered around the navel center, our thinking totally stops and we are instantly thrown into silence. The center of thinking is the mind, the center of feeling is the heart, and the center of life is the navel. Today, I will discuss about 5 fundamental devices for awakening the dormant energy of the navel center. The first step is to begin on a right diet. Every person must be very aware and conscious about what to eat, how to eat, and how much to eat. If you give attention to your food, you will be able to discover the right food for yourself within a span of 3 months. This is something which no guru or guide can do for you. Broadly speaking, I can suggest that your food should not create any intoxication, any excitement, drowsiness, or even heaviness. The food should nourish your body and it must make you healthy. On the psychological plane, food should never be taken in a state of worry, anxiety, or sadness. You must always eat joyously and happily, otherwise even the best food can turn to be poisonous. It becomes very difficult to digest the food if the food is taken in a state of worry, anxiety, and tension. It is a great miracle that you are digesting your food and you are alive despite the fact that you are living in tension and anxiety 24/7. Finally, on the spiritual level, your food can be the right food only when you are eating it with a sense of gratefulness towards the existence or towards the divine. While eating, you must feel that once more you have received the food which will keep you alive. This attitude of gratefulness must be prevailing in all aspects of your life, especially with regard to diet. The next step is physical work or exercise. For physical work, your mind and heart are not needed. The energy for physical work is derived directly from your navel center. So when you are involved in a physical exercise, in that moment your energy, your consciousness starts flowing towards the navel center on its own. Therefore, physical work or exercise is a powerful tool for strengthening and awakening the dormant energy of the navel center. Thirdly, right rest, relaxation, and sleep are also required for awakening of the energy of the navel center. And naturopathy practices are helpful for that. In naturopathy, mud packs and water-soaked strips on the stomach and hip baths are used to awaken the dormant energy of the navel center. Another important device is rhythmic chanting of Omkar Mahamantra, which makes your breathing slow, deep, and harmonious. Since times immemorial, Hindus have used the Omkar Mahamantra, the Mahamantra Om, to awaken the dormant energy of the navel center. The Omkar Mahamantra contains 3 alphabets with 3 specific sounds: A, U, M, or A, U, Ma. If you chant A with the mouth shut, the sound of A echoes in the mind. The sound of U echoes in the heart, and the sound of M echoes in the navel center. In this way, the chanting of Omkar or the chanting of Om becomes the process of moving your consciousness from the head to the heart and then from heart to the navel center. And ultimately, the device of chanting Om activates the navel center. Fourthly, courage and fearlessness are the most important qualities required for developing the navel center. Learn to live dangerously with all insecurities of life so that your inner being can blossom. Learn to live your today without worrying about tomorrow. This will give a big boost to ignite the energies at the navel center, and the same will help you to get established in your being. And finally, I will offer you a very simple exercise which will move your consciousness from the head to the heart and then from heart to your navel center. This will take you to the real experience of what Lord Krishna calls as Nischal Dhyana Yoga. And now the exercise. And now the most effective technique for taking you to a state of no mind or to a state of thoughtlessness. The first step of this process is fast and deep breathing for about 5 minutes, which must be totally chaotic without any rules for the same. Let your all energy be absolutely involved in breathing fast and deep, fast and deep, fast and deep. Within 5 minutes, your whole body gets electrified and energized. Now you become just a cluster of energy. In the second step, you have just to lie down and relax with eyes closed. With eyes closed, bring all your focus on each part of the body, starting with your legs. Bring maximum tension to each part of the body first, and then allow it to relax. When there is intense tension on any part of the body, it becomes very easy to relax when you let it go. It becomes very easy to move from one extreme to another extreme. And finally, you have to feel as if your whole body has become totally relaxed. And then you have to bring all your awareness, all your consciousness towards the heart center. And with your total focus on the heart center, place your left hand there. Now feel that your heart is very, very peaceful, relaxed and rhythmic. Feel as if you are dissolving into the ocean of peace. In the third step of this process, you have to bend your knees and sit down with your eyes closed, just the way Muslims do their prayer namaz. Let your body be loose and natural, and ensure that your back is totally relaxed. Now bring all your consciousness to your navel center and start watching the same moving in and moving out with the incoming and outgoing breath. In a short while, you will find that your body is bending downward and your head is touching the ground. Just let it happen. You will come exactly in the position in which the child is in the mother's womb. I want to tell you, there is no better posture in the whole world than this one for attaining to a state of total relaxation, which may take you to a state of Nischal Dhyana Yoga. Now your attention and consciousness should be totally at the navel center like the child of the womb. If it moves away, you must try to bring it back to the same. With a little practice, you will find that your mind is not moving, and that is the state of thoughtlessness or the state of no mind.